Now, to find all the roots of f of x equals x to the fourth minus 18x squared plus 12x plus 80. First off, notice I can have up to 4. So I'm going to have up to 4 answers I need to find. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to graph this and look for the zeros, and then we'll use synthetic division. So the first thing I do, I'm going to graph this. Notice what happens when I graph it. I get this polynomial. It looks kind of weird looking, doesn't it? But I'm really interested in where it crosses the x-axis. So it crosses the x-axis 2 times, I see. One of them is -4. So that's a nice whole number, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use synthetic division. I'm going to put -4 as my root. I'm going to use synthetic division, and that should get a remainder of 0. So I have 1x to the fourth. I have 0x cubes, negative 18x squared, positive 12x, and positive 80. Now, I should get 0 here because it's supposed to be a root. So I bring down the 1. 1 times -4 is -4. -4 times -4 is positive 16. Whoops, try that again. Went a little quick for me. 0 minus 4 is -4. Then we get 16. Negative 18 plus 16 is -2. Then I get 8. 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 times -4 is -80. And it is a root. Now let's do another one, because I saw it actually crossed twice. I also have a root at -2. So I have a nice whole number of 2 whole number roots. So I'm going to put -2 in synthetic division. So in other words, I should get 0 when I put -2 in. So I go 1. 1 times -2 is -2, which gives me -6, which gives me 12, which gives me 10, which gives me -20. It works out. Now remember, each time I do a root, I'm depressing my polynomial. I started here with x to the fourth. So this would be x to the third. So this is x squared. So in other words, we have x squared minus 6x plus 10 equals 0. Well, that means my other roots, I'm going to use the quadratic formula to find, because I can't factor this. So let's use quadratic formula. So we'll say x equals -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So in other words, I get the opposite of 6 would be positive 6 plus or minus b squared would be 36 minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 10. And I'll divide that by 2 times a, which is 1. Simplify that a little bit more. I'll go 6 over 2 plus or minus, and I'll get the square root of 36 minus 40 all over 2. Well, I can simplify that a little bit. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Plus or minus, well, 36 minus 40 is -40, or -4, I'm sorry, all over 2. So that's 3 plus or minus 2i all over 2, which is 3 plus or minus I. So we get 4 roots. So let's write these down. My 4 roots, I'm going to switch pen colors here so you can see it, are -4, -2, and 3 plus or minus I. So I get 2 complex roots and 2 real roots for a total of 4.